Los Angeles, California, it's Landed Late Night. Tonight's guest, Perry Grone. And now, your host, Haley Ringo.
Stop it!
Hi, everybody.
And that was on camera. Great.
And we're back. We're back here. Gonna say hello.
Oh
just
my
make sure
God.
this is on.
Landed late night.
I'm just trying to copy you. Cause
Are you just like, yeah, look.
You got
look,
a denim.
Look,
I got the denim.
We chilling with our denim. Y'all, this has been, I'm drinking yerba mate right now. I'm trying to get lit. Put some tequila in this. I'm kidding, I didn't. It's just straight caffeine. At night.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's talking to you. Welcome back to Landed Late Night. I'm your host, Haley Ringo. This is a co-host for tonight, Perry Grone.
Co-host.
Co-host.
Oh, so I'm not the guest?
No, you can be co-host.
No way.
We just shoot the shit when we're on, when
I know,
you're on
still.
Landed, so there's like no game plan when he's on the show.
When you do this normally, do you have a plan?
100%.
Really?
I'm like, why try to make a plan with you? Because what's gonna happen is I'll ask you questions, and then you'll just like start talking. You'll start doing a bit, and then I start joining in on the bit.
That's fun.
And
though.
then it is fun. It's a good freaking time.
Yeah.
I will say though, Perry just started a podcast.
That's
called
true.
Homemade
with Perry Grone. Go subscribe to
Yes.
it. Go subscribe.
Click the
I'm looking at
notifications
you.
tab.
I'm looking at you.
I'm looking at you.
I'm not looking at you because you're gonna have a funky face, but I'll look at you and you. And go subscribe.
Yeah.
Did you subscribe?
I did subscribe. Yes, I did. Of course I did. And to
Great.
your channel, all the things. Have you subscribed to Landed?
I have, yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
You guys subscribe
Everyone subscribe.
to her channel after you subscribe to mine.
Yeah, he is more important than I am. But the podcast is out. That's been exciting. I was on episode 2.
I really enjoy it. I didn't know if I would enjoy it. Actually, I mean, I'm being honest. I didn't know if I would enjoy it. Well, we never know.
I know. If we're being joking or not.
I didn't know if I would enjoy it or not, but I do. It's fun. It's good practice.
Yeah.
That's what I noticed. To see if you can hold up a conversation. And
Yeah.
The podcast is fun. I enjoy it.
This is great.
Have
Have you figured out the freaking mic stitch yet?
Every time I do it, it gets incrementally better.
That's how this show. You just figure it out along the
figure
way,
it out.
you know.
And then hopefully, eventually, when Chris Rock is here, it'll be totally solid.
Right, and then The Rock, Dwayne Johnson is here. It'll be totally solid. He's if I could get him on Landed, I would
Continue, because we all want
probably pass out. I would probably pass out, come to, and then interview him, and it'd be like the dopest thing ever. And then we'd be BFF, and then we would just be like, but I also feel like he's kind of like a dad, but he's hot. You know what I mean? Like, I want him to take him into into his arms and just like this. But then I also feel like, he's hot. It's like a weird thing I have. It's a weird thing. I'm realizing this as I'm talking to you guys right now.
I feel like he just got lost in a daydream.
I did. I was like thinking about me and The Rock in Hawaii, like in a jungle, and he's just like shirt off and sweating, and he's just like, there. Yeah. I've got you.
Yeah.
But then.
Wow, it's been like 2 hours we've been here. You've been gone for a while.
I think I'm high just from that thought alone.
Wow.
Anyways, dating life, what's new? You still making out with random girls off of Grindr?
That's not. First of all, that's not how that works.
It's not?
And then that's
it's
not true.
I don't know. I think he's lying to you guys right now.
I don't know. What do you want to know? What do you want to know? I'm out here just trying to fulfill my destiny, and
this is how it goes down. Like, every time me and Perry hang out, he's like, I have a date tonight, but I don't really want to go, so I'm not gonna go. And then he cancels the girl.
That's not always true.
It's pretty damn true. Or I show up and he's like, well, last night I made out with some girl.
That's not true at all.
True.
I never said that.
Yes, the last time we hung out, I was like, how was your night? Because you went to a comedy show, and you were like, well, I made out with some girl.
Dude, that's not true at all. Don't believe.
It is true.
I'll look at you and you, not you, because your face.
He is lying. I am telling the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help me God. Scout's honor.
That's your left hand, too. That's bullshit.
Scout's honor. What hand is it?
I'm seriously trying to remember when.
See, that's what I'm saying. He's such a.
I went to a comedy show and made out with someone? I
don't know if you made out at the comedy show or if it was, afterwards in her car in the back seat. I don't know.
fucking
Do you think
life.
that, like, being funny, do you think reading a lot, knowing information helps you come up with content being funny? Because I feel like if you're just a fucking idiot, then you can't, what are you going to make content off of, you know what I mean? But I know that you read a lot. I know you're really smart, even though we can't really tell.
What was that? You said something on your breath?
I didn't. I said you're really hot.
Oh, I appreciate.
You're welcome.
I appreciate.
Preach. Trust, baby, trust. So I was saying that, like, do you think that's a crucial thing to being a funny person, is reading a lot, being informed, and knowing your shit.
Well, thank you for saying that I'm funny.
And hot.
Well, funny is better.
Okay.
But thank you.
No, looks are everything.
I don't know. Yeah, I think you have to, like, experience life in order to make fun of it.
Huh. That was kind of a vague answer, but I will take it because I know you. So what you're
Well, I'm trying
saying,
to, like, I don't want to be like, yeah, I read a lot, and then I'm also super funny.
I read book.
Yeah, I read book, heck of
I
book.
read so many books.
Yeah, and then that's how I, like, be funny did.
Yeah.
But
Can you talk in your... So Perry created a language, and I haven't mastered it quite yet.
wait, try it. Dude, that's so funny. I want to do, like, fun projects, like, with friends like you, and do, like, little skits and stuff like that.
Which you didn't do more of, and it doesn't really take that long to, like, write a sketch.
Yeah.
It's just, like, actually the execution of it and doing it and making time for it.
And then hopefully eventually it sounds weird, I would love to do a dramatic thing.
Well, I'm pumped for you. You feel like, you don't really want to consider yourself like a comedian or stand-up or whatever because you haven't been doing it that long, but it doesn't matter. Like, that you are whatever you want to be, and you are, how do you identify yourself as?
A toaster.
A toaster. No, but I mean, really, like, I could sit here and be like, it is weird. I get what you're saying. Like, if someone asks me what I do, I just say photographer usually, and then I'll say, and I have a late night show on YouTube, but it's, like, really small, and I minimize it. But it's like, we don't need to do that. Like, I could easily meet somebody and be like, I'm a late night host. And they'll be like, cool. Because technically I am. Like, and you technically are a stand-up comedian because you do that. So, like, owning that. And who cares if you haven't freaking blown up yet? Like, in a lot of people's eyes, you almost have 30,000 followers. That's a shit ton of people viewing your content. 30,000 people in an arena is a lot of people. So when you think about it, that's how I picture it. Like, if you're sitting in how many people hold, like, in a football stadium? Like 100,000? Like a big one?
I don't
but
know.
even most concert venues, like when people go on tour, it's like 30,000 people. That's 30,000 people that know your name for sure and know your content and know who you are. That's a lot of fans already. So you already are huge. It's just a matter of perspective.
Wow.
And so you're super talented, you're super funny, and it's only going to grow. Like, what's that theory? It's like, it goes like this and it starts to take, I don't even know what it's called, so I'm not going to try it. But
Rise over run.
Not rise over.
Oh.
Yeah. B squared plus C squared equals Z squared.
You're Tony Robbinsing the shit out of me right now.
Yeah?
It's good stuff. Well,
Yeah!
Well, like I was saying, I feel weird talking about stand-up because I've only been doing it for, like, less than a year.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that there's an evolution with it, and
Yeah.
I know compared to where I'm at now, compared to from where I am at now, compared to where I'll be, in 5 years,
Right.
is totally different. And I respect the journey and the patience that it takes more than where I'm at now and
Yeah.
my opinions about it right now almost.
Yeah.
Because I know that I will learn and become have much more wisdom about it in the long run. And 5-10 years from now, what I'm saying right now might be obsolete. I don't know. I don't know.
But think about where you were 5 years ago, and think about where you are now. Even think about where you were 2 years ago, and where you are now. Like, you didn't know you'd be doing these things. Like, I'm sure you've always kind of wanted to do comedy because it's like, even like it was
Right.
subconsciously, but you weren't doing it, and now you are, and you're literally doing stand-up almost every single night, like going out to theaters and place theaters, whatever they're called, and doing and performing for people. And that's really cool. And, like, it's only going to grow. And my point, what I was trying to get to earlier is, like, it starts off slow, but then, like, eventually it hits a point and it just takes off. And so, everyone, if you just keep working at it and you keep making content and you keep putting yourself out there, that's going to happen. That's just how it works.
I will say, going off that this is the first time in my life where I've ever been like, oh, I'm in this for the long haul.
Yeah.
I'm in this for 10 years.
He's married to it.
Yeah, I'm married to it.
He's married to it.
And through that anxiousness of trying to figure it out, it always made me want to become that now. Because I was like, who am I? I need to figure it out now. And I was impatient with that. But this is the first time where I finally realized, like, this is what I truly love to do.
Yeah.
And I'm okay to figure that out through a long period of time.
Yes, that is, so I feel the same way about Landed. Like, when you find, I actually fully believe when you find what your calling is and what your purpose is, it's okay. You believe in it so much that it's okay that it takes, it could take a long time. Like, I feel like when you're not sure about something, you're like, I have to have it right now. I have to be successful right now, and like, blah, 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 because X, Y, and Z. But like, when you just have peace about something, and you just know it's going to happen, but you're willing to put in the time, like, it's going to that's when I feel like you know you're on the right path. And because it's not, like Landed, and I told you this, but this is the first thing that I've ever done that I have so much peace about. Mm-hmm. And even though you don't see like immediate, you have successes, and you've had successes in the past year that you've seen, and you've had like things that didn't work out, where you've bombed on stage, and that's okay because that's all part of the learning process, and you learn what works and what doesn't work. Same with the show. Like, I've learned what works and what doesn't work. But we're both like in it for the long haul because we know that that's our purpose and that's our calling.
I'm also looking at it, this is cool, I feel like this was a big turning point for me when I was like, how can I make this a career?
Yeah.
Like, not just a hobby, is like, how can I make this a career to when I'm 50 years old, 60 years old, I'm still doing this, I'm still doing a version of this. No, I'm still doing this, I'm going to say that. I'm still doing this, but I've made a living off of it. And to do that, when you start, you have to experiment a ton.
Yeah.
And you like do so many things. I always like to say that half of what you kind of become is half of what you like and half of what the audience likes when you do like content or when you're putting things out there.
Yeah, for sure.
And to do that, to figure out what they like and to find that middle ground, you got to experiment a lot. My friend Thomas, that is part of Yes Theory, I was talking to him about, like, I'm just starting out to do YouTube and stuff, and he's like, dude, right when you start out, you're at a space where you can just experiment a ton. Mm-hmm. Don't worry about anything else, just experiment a lot and then see, what sticks. So that's where we're both at right now.
Right. I think that was some good nuggets of info for some peeps, some inspirational. But I like that I Tony Robbins you. That was a good compliment.
Yeah, you really flipped a switch on the inspiration. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. My co-hosting abilities have been phenomenal.
They've been incredible. Make sure to subscribe to Perry Grone.
Yep.
And click the notification tabs on his as well, so you know each time he releases some crazy ass episode. Da dun dun. Da dun dun.